All right, we're getting news that the meeting between the LJP and the BJP over a seat-sharing alliance has concluded. We've got live visuals coming in now after the leaders of both parties met in Delhi. Remember, Vilas Paswan has asked that the BJP leader Narendra Modi, the man who is running for Prime Minister from the BJP, himself be present when that alliance is formally announced. He's also asked for a common minimum program of the BJP and LJP, particularly in the state of Bihar, where he is asking for 8 seats in the assembly elections. That meeting taking place at the BJP, I beg your pardon, at Vilas Paswan's residence in Delhi. The BJP leaders Rajiv, Pratap, Rudy, Shahnwaz, Hussain and Ravi Shankar Prasad had attended that meeting with Mr. Paswan. Sanket Upadhyay joins us from our newsroom for more on this. Sanket, tell us more about this alliance and where it could lead in the assembly, in the Lok Sabha elections.
So, short moment, we can in fact see that Rajiv, Pratap, Rudy as well as Shahnwaz Hussain would be speaking to the media. The arrangements are in fact being made. Now, it seems that Narendra Modi as well as Rajnath Singh has sent these 3 eminent leaders from Bihar of the Bharatiya Janata Party to convince Vilas Paswan on a seat-sharing agreement. What we have actually learnt, and that is something that we'll be putting out in about 10 minutes from now, is a blueprint, the Bihar blueprint of the BJP and LJP alliance, which is in fact being clinched even as we speak. That meeting has in fact been over. A meeting took place of Rajiv, Pratap, Rudy, Shahnwaz Hussain as well as other leaders like Ravi Shankar Prasad. They met Paswan, but before doing that, they had actually had a meeting with Rajnath Singh and Narendra Modi. So these 3 are actually top leaders of the BJP from Bihar who have in fact gone there as emissaries to convince Mr. Vilas Paswan on a seat-sharing agreement. We'll try to put out that blueprint at 3 p.m. Just a bit of a trailer to what actually lies ahead. What we have learned here at Headlines today is that there are close to 7 seats where a seat-sharing agreement is being worked on. 2 of them are contentious, which are seats on which the BJP and the LJP, consider it as a sticking point. It seems that at this moment, BJP leaders are not willing to speak to the media too much. These visuals that you can see of Rajiv, Pratap, Rudy, Ravi Shankar Prasad as well as other leaders. In fact, Vilas Paswan did come out to see these leaders off as well. It'll be interesting to see what the seat-sharing formula has in fact been worked out. So far, they're not really saying much, these leaders. No official announcement that has been made so far about the exact number of seats that have in fact been finalized between these leaders. But we do know for sure that 6 seats are almost certain that they would in fact be handed over to the Lok Janshakti Party, but there are 2 contentious seats. We'll give you all those details in about 10 minutes from now, Pierre.
Yeah. So just as Sanket was reminding viewers over there, stay tuned to Headlines today if you want to know the details of what the BJP and LJP alliance looks like. We'll be putting out those details in a short while from now. But Sanket, if I can come back to you on that question, because Vilas Paswan had demanded 8 seats. As you mentioned, 6 almost settled, 2 still up in the air. Is that decision that we're expecting today then to talk about the alliance as a formality, or is that still undecided?
Well, it is almost certain that an alliance will happen, because if you go by the press conference that was held by the LJP chief Vilas Paswan as well as his son, it was clear that they were saying that we are not opposed to the idea. We are working towards, considering this as a proposition. Now, it'll be interesting to see what exactly does he mean when he says this. Does he mean that he is open to the idea of seat sharing? Is he open to the idea of alliance? Number one. So all these things are, something which are in the realm of possibility. In fact, let's quickly go across to
मित्र रहे हैं, और जैसा अभी रवि शंकर जी ने बोला भी कि एक ही मंत्रिमंडल में ये सारे इकट्ठे काम कर चुके हैं. हमारे पिताजी भी रहे हैं, रवि शंकर जी भी रहे हैं, शहनवाज जी भी रहे हैं, सब लोग इकट्ठे काम कर चुके हैं. तो ये पुराने व्यक्तिगत संबंध भी हैं, और बस कुछ नहीं, आज चाय पीने आए थे और मिठाई खाने आए थे.
I couldn't quite catch what he said there. Chaotic and busy scenes outside, but Vilas Paswan's son speaking to the press after that meeting between the BJP and LJP leaders. Plenty of reactions coming into what's going on. Listen in.
विलास पासवान जी हमारे बिहार प्रदेश से आते हैं, एक वरिष्ठ नेता हैं, बिहारी नहीं देश के। राजीव प्रताप, रूडी, शाहनवाज और हम तीनों उनके साथ अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी की सरकार में काम कर चुके हैं। आज हम आए थे उनसे बातचीत करने, अच्छी बातचीत हुई, मिठाई भी खाया, चाय भी पी। बाकी इसके बारे में आपको हम विस्तार से अलग से बताएंगे। धन्यवाद।
प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होनी है,
धन्यवाद।
इसको लेके कोई प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस।
Ravi Shankar Prasad of the BJP saying that Vilas Paswan is a senior leader, someone they've worked with in the NDA government between 1998 and 2002. He said that the discussions between the two parties were very good, and in what may be symbolic said that we even ate sweets, perhaps indicating that the talks went in the direction they had planned.